another edition of Golden Eagle Sports with your host Brian Villani. I'm going to start with the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox are currently sitting in third place in the AL East with a record of 7-7. The Boston Red Sox are currently on a trip to St. Petersburg, Florida. They're taking on the Tampa Bay Rays in Game 2 at 6:10 p.m. Its first pitch. And they won their last game 4-3 against Tampa Bay yesterday. 4-3 was the final score. Looking for the W train to continue against the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm looking for a 3-game sweep against the Tampa Bay Rays. Next Game 2 is tonight at 6:10 p.m. Looking for a Red Sox W tonight at 6:10 p.m. 7-2 or 8-2 is my final score prediction. Drop your score prediction in the comment below, and let's see how close we get to the final score predictions for the Boston Red Sox game. On the unfortunate news for the Boston Red Sox, Alex Cora didn't make the trip to St. Petersburg, Florida with the Boston Red Sox due to the fact that he's on the COVID-19 10-day injured list. Also, Trevor Story is also on the COVID-19 10-day injured list as well. And also, Xander Bogaerts has a hamstring injury. He's listed day-to-day. So I hope, and also Chris Sale is on a 60-day disabled list or injured list. And he's listed as out to this point. Anyway, I can't wait to have everyone fully healthy and off the injured list and have the Red Sox bats be fully healthy and back cracking with baseball all throughout the park and get as many home runs and as many hits as humanly possible. Get as many runs as humanly possible. My final score prediction is 8-2 in the favor of Boston Red Sox. Drop your score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score prediction for the Boston Red Sox game. I'm going to go straight from the diamond to the hardwood. The Boston Celtics won their last 2 games against Brooklyn. 114-107 was the last win Wednesday night. They play Game 3 in the first round. Game 3 at 7:30 tonight against Brooklyn. My final score is My final score prediction for that game is 128-102 in the favor of Boston Celtics. Drop your final score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score predictions for the Boston Celtics game. Looking for a Boston Celtics W, and let's keep the W train rolling. The good news is Robin Williams might be returning for Game 3 on a limited basis against Brooklyn in Brooklyn tonight at 7:30. Again, my final score prediction is 128-107 in the favor of Boston Celtics. Drop your final score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score predictions for the Boston Celtics game. Their record, and they finished the regular season with 51 wins and 31 losses. That is second place in the Eastern Conference, but the regular season does not matter. Game 3 is what really matters. Tonight at 7:30 against Brooklyn. We already have a 2-game series lead, and let's just keep the W train rolling. It is going to be really nice to have Robin Williams or Time Lord back in the lineup. Even if he is a limited basis, or even if he is on a limited time or a limited basis, it's just really nice to have him back in the gym and helping his team out, cheering his teammates on. Team first basketball all around, and let's get the W for the Boston Celtics tonight at 7:30 against Brooklyn. Game 3 tonight at 7:30. 128-107 is my final score prediction. Drop your final score predictions in the comments below, and let's get the Celtics W. I bleed green. Let's keep the W train rolling, and let's keep the momentum up, and let's get the early lead and get as many offensive and defensive rebounding as possible. 128 to 107 is my final score prediction. Drop your score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score predictions for the Boston Celtics game. And let's keep moving. 128 to 107. Drop your final score predictions in the comments below, and that's my final score predictions: 128 to 107 in favor of Boston Celtics. Get to the early lead. 128 to 107 is my final score prediction. Drop your score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score predictions for the Boston Celtics game. I'm going to go straight from the ice to the... I'm going to go straight from the hardwood to the ice. The Boston Bruins unfortunately lost against the Pittsburgh Penguins their last game out, 4-0. They play the New York Rangers today at 3 o'clock as puck drop. They have a record of 47 wins, 25 losses, and 5 overtime losses. That is currently with a record with total points of 99 points. That is currently sitting in 4th place in the Atlantic Division. Looking for looking for 2 points out of the Boston Bruins today at 3 o'clock when they play the New York Rangers. My final score predictions: 8-2 or 7-2 in regulation, in 4-3 or 5-4 in overtime in favor of Boston Bruins. Drop your score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score for Boston Bruins game today against the New York Rangers at 3 o'clock. And let's get the 2 points. On another note, Louis Ullmark is on the injured list. He's listed day to day. I hope he comes back sometime soon, because I can't wait for him to be fully healthy. And Louis Wegwam is also on the injured list. He's listed day to day, and I just can't wait to have all of them fully healthy and ready to return to action. And also, Pasternak is on the injured list. He's listed day to day as well, and he's listed day to day. And I can't wait for all the injured lists to come back fully healthy and fully ready to help the Boston Bruins win their games. And looking for a Boston Bruins W against the New York Rangers today at 3 p.m. 7-2 is my final score prediction in regulation. 5-4 in overtime, or 4-3 in a shootout. Drop your score predictions in the comments below, and let's see how close we get to the final score prediction for the Boston Bruins game. And let's get the 2 points. Thank you to all my subscribers. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Golden Eagle. I couldn't do any of this without you guys. Make sure you tell all your friends and family to like, comment, and subscribe to the Golden Eagle Sports. Once again, thank you, and I couldn't do any of this without you. This is my 60th episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell all your friends to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Golden Eagle signing off.